I did?
Hi.
So I'm supposed to look in the camera. Am I supposed to respond to the hi?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I am Mrs. Maria Lorena Apiepuli.
I'm Dr. Justice Apiepuli.
My name is Kemi.
My name is Julio.
So my name is Alexi.
I'm Shane.
My name is Michael.
Play with you a little game. It's called the Put a Finger Down edition, okay, Christian edition. So you put your 10 fingers up, okay, and then I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna say some statements, and if it applies to you, you put one finger down, okay. So let's say I'll say something like, put a finger down if you believe in Jesus. So because you believe in Jesus, you put one finger down. Then at the end of it, we'll see how many fingers you have left up, okay?
Okay.
So eyes of the camera, I'll start. Ready? Okay, put a finger down if you've read the Bible cover to cover. Okay. Put a finger down if you know all the Bible books in order. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Put a finger down if you've read the whole Old Testament.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Put a finger down if you've read the whole New Testament.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you've memorized at least 10 verses by heart.
Are we reciting all?
No. Just any 10 that you know. Do you think you've memorized 10?
I think I know, but I don't memorize.
Okay.
Like the verse, right?
Put a finger down if you're baptized.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you've watched Passion of Christ.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you've ever dreamt about the second coming of Christ.
Yes.
Put a finger down if you prefer online services.
If I didn't get...
If you
If you
prefer
prefer, no,
online
I don't.
services. Okay. Okay. Put a finger down if you're a fan of gospel love songs.
Yes.
Awesome. You did very, very well. You're really true Christians in the game. Yes. Not bad at all. If you could pick one of the Filipino gospel songs, which one would you pick?
I'm going to pick the Mahal na Mahal Kita Panginoon. In English, it is I love you so much, Lord. And it goes like this. Mahal na mahal kita, Panginoon. Mahal na mahal kita, Panginoon. Kailan may di kita'y pagpapalit. Pagkat sa piling mo'y langit. Mahal na mahal kita, Panginoon. Something like that.
That's awesome. It's good that you sang it because I was going to ask you to sing anyway. But what about, do you have a favorite Ghanaian gospel song?
I don't know if this is a Ghanaian one. That Jesus, I love you too much, oh.
Jesus, you love me too much, oh. Too much, oh, excess love, oh.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Because at the time I came here in Ghana, I heard that song, and it's I kind of I have that kind of like last song syndrome. Then I sing it every time. Jesus, I love you too much, oh.
So you have a love song syndrome.
Last song syndrome.
Oh,
Yeah.
last song.
The last song that you heard.
Do you have a favorite gospel song?
Do I? So just last night, I discovered a new track, and like it's my favorite track now. Tubechuku by Nathaniel Bassi featuring Mercy Chinwo. Yeah, Tubechuku. Yeah, something like that.
Sing it for us. I was gonna
I don't remember, but I remember Tubechuku. So yeah, it's my new jam now.
You
So
want to sing the part that you remember for us?
Tubechuku.
Every week I have a gospel song, like a favorite. So this week I have I Trust You by Jometto and Niela.
Do you want to do a karaoke for us?
No, please.
Please.
No.
Don't hurt
Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, my voice is really terrible.
It's fine.
It's
God
not
will
fine.
hear the prayer. It's getting hard.
I think it goes like, oh Lord my God, I trust in you. I trust in you. You are my God. So yeah.
So personally, I don't think that is very advisable, but I've heard about some interfaith marriages that seem to work because there's a mutual understanding. But I think it's just better when you're with someone with the same faith to avoid certain problems. You have kids, then you don't know, is my child going to church, or my child is going to the temple or going to the mosques. I feel it confuses the child, and you have to have common values as a family. So I'd rather not.
I don't think so. For by God's grace, I teach religion in the university, so I know pretty much about different religion, and also, of course, I'm a pastor, and so I believe very much that it's not a mistake when Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14, if I'm not mistaken, that we shouldn't be unequally yoked with an unbeliever, because the word yoke actually is very much a distance, like in the Philippines or in Asia, where they have two animals, they put them together and they use it to plow a land. And normally, when one is bigger than the other, it pulls the other one, and you are yoked, you can't do anything. And so it is very important that you are yoked together in one faith. For example, if I have to go to church and my husband or my wife have to go to the mosque or go to a Buddhist temple, it can becomes very, very interesting. When we give birth to children, where are they going? So some of these things, because some religions say, okay, I can marry you, you can keep your faith, but when children come in, most of the time, the children follow the father's faith, and it becomes very complicated. So that is actually my main reason why I don't think that interfaith should be together.
Yeah, so I totally agree what my husband was saying, but before I became a Christian, I don't really care, or I don't really know that it has to be equally yoked. Like you should marry with the person that you have in this you have the same faith, because before my mindset was that if I am a Christian and I have a relationship with non-Christian, I can bring that partner to go with me with my faith. But when I learned about the word of God, he says that most of the time we, especially we Christians, we always go out from the garden, go around the bush, pick somebody and bring them to the garden. It doesn't work that way. God says you have to find your partner in his garden, not outside his garden, and bring them in. So yeah, I believe that we shouldn't have a relationship or marry somebody who is not on the same faith that we have.
Most of the time, they think that, oh, okay, he will change. Yes, he will change. It will get worse.
Yes,
that's
many,
most of
yeah.
the time the problem. As a marriage counselor, I've seen it over and over again.
Yes,
So, oh,
it's
pastor, I
true.
thought that the person will change, and especially in Asia, specifically in the Philippines, one of the things they are looking for is something, they use the word mabait, somebody who is good, who is kind. Yes, he is good, he is kind, but there are some things that are red flags. You can't compromise. It's called deal breaker, and the most deal breaker actually is your faith, because if anything, remember guys, if you are outside the will of God, you are outside the protection of God.
Actually, it depends on the situation right now, because in this era, or in this generation, it is very common. It's very common, that Christians dating non-Christians, or other faith, something like that. But if we're going to base it on the Bible, in the 2 Corinthians, it says, "Do not yoke with the unbeliever." The Bible said like that. But As in my own perspective or on my point of view, cannot. Cannot.
Right.
Once a Christian, you should always marry or date a Christian also.
In the long run, actually, there is some complications. I think that with there will be some challenges to say, but at the end of the day, it is a matter of understanding. It is a matter of respecting each other's belief.
I think it can work.
But would you recommend it? If a Christian told you, I want to date somebody who doesn't follow Jesus or doesn't believe in God, and I want to marry the person, would you recommend it for the person to do that?
I think it will be difficult, but maybe the God can work, and it's not impossible. We cannot say it's just that. God can work to that person, and if you pray for him,
Yeah.
right?
For me, because I was born and raised in a Christian community, so I think I already knew some of these things, that if you are both believer and same faith, it will be easy, and then you will be worshiping together, going to church together, and then the whole family will have the same faith, and
They'll be happy.
of course, so
Hey, my name is Dr. Apia Kubi,
And my name is Mrs. Apia Kubi.
and we say, keep watching Dominion TV.
Once again, I'm Julio from Filipino Church, and keep watching Dominion TV.
My name is Alexi. Keep watching Dominion TV.
Hi everyone, my name is Kemi. Keep watching Dominion TV.